Hi, so this is my February rewind. I read 8 books and I'm going to go through each book and tell you what I thought. Scorched by Muchamore, and this was the final book in the Henderson's Boys series and I really enjoyed it. It was quite a strong ending to the series. Paper Towns by John Green, and I actually took this book with me to the John Green live event that I went to. And I got it signed by John and Hank. There's a Hankfish. It's awesome. I don't need to say much about this one because everyone's read it. It's really, really good and you should read it. Also, the John Green event was so good. I did take some footage, but not a lot, because I wanted to enjoy being there. But I may at some point put that footage into a video. Revived by Cat Patrick. I thought this book was going to be really good and it was really disappointing. It's about this girl called Daisy who has been brought back to life 5 different times with this drug Revive. Which, the whole premise is really interesting, but it was really childish. The main character was stupid, she acted quite childish, and the ending was so stupid. Why are you gonna go the whole book not saying anything and at the end this person turns out to be a villain? What? I would recommend this book if you're like a young teenager, because I just thought it was stupid. Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. This book took me a really long time to read. It took me like a month because I kept like reading it and then putting it down because I do not care about politics and like who gets to be king, and I'd just get bored and like put it down. But it was quite good. There were some characters I really liked, like, I'm going to say this wrong, Arya Stark and Daenerys. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to read the next one because it took me a really long time to read this one. Why We Broke Up by Daniel Handler. This book wasn't what I was expecting. I thought because Daniel Handler is the Lemony Snicket and because it has like pictures in it, I thought it was going to be a lot more childish. I thought the characters were going to be younger than they were. I thought maybe they'd be like 13 and it wouldn't be very serious. Despite that, I thought it was good. It was quite realistic. I've been in that situation before, and you do look back at things and think, why did I think that was okay at the time? And you realise that the person that you liked or loved wasn't who you thought they were, and yeah. The Horologicon by Forsyth, which is a book about words which are no longer used. The way it's presented is quite good. It's split up by different times of day, like getting out of bed, breakfast, going to work, getting lunch. I thought it was really good. It was interesting and it was amusing, and I'm definitely going to start using some of the words. You should definitely read this book. The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out of the Window and Disappeared by Jonas Jonasson. It was good, it was really enjoyable. It was, as the title says, about a man called Alan who climbs out of the window on his 100th birthday, and he goes on all these crazy adventures. It's split between 100-Year Alan and Young Alan. I thought it was good, even though I'm a bit like Alan and I do not care about politics. It was interesting and I learned things, because if you read this book you get a pretty good idea of all the massive political things that have happened in the last like 100 years. Finally, I read The Sign of 4 by Conan Doyle. It's the second Sherlock Holmes book and it's alright, but it's really racist. I didn't enjoy it very much. Like, it was okay, it was a strong-ish story, but yeah, it was racist.